So you have just witnessed one of probably my countless deaths.
I mean, it is a Souls game. This is kind of what you do, die.
Yeah. A lot. You die a lot.
But yeah, we are from a website called MyGamer.com, and yes, this week we are playing Elden Ring, and it seems like this has been the only game the internet has been talking about for the last week since its release. Twitter's been going crazy with this game, and tons of videos I've seen, and reviews have given it really, really high scores.
It's, for the most part, really, really good.
Because it's basically like an open world, kind of like a Zelda Breath of the Wild, but with a Souls type of battle system. Yeah.
Yeah, my only issue with that statement is you
Mhm.
do realize that open world games existed before Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean that I have not played this game, but these are like what a lot of the reviews I've been seeing. They've been kind of comparing it to that game, saying it's really open world. There's so much to do and find and collect, but every battle can be your last.
Yeah, it's a Souls game.
Yes. I mean, like this guy right here is like, yeah, you're getting the corner treatment is what you're getting right here.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that yet.
He's just like fucking
no
spamming
mercy.
that shit at me.
No mercy.
My only real complaint is warping from area to area is really, really fast, but after you die, it seems to take longer.
Yeah.
It's weird. This is also we're playing this on the Xbox Series X, so don't expect
How many hours have you put into this so far? You still new?
18.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about these brand new games that come out. Like it'll be out for a few days and people are like, I already put 20 hours in. There's like only 40 hours have gone past since the game launched. Like didn't you
Most
like
of the
don't you
time
go
that
to
I
work
put
or
into
something?
it,
Like
most of the time that I did put into it was the first couple of days. I will openly admit that.
it always just boggles my mind, and I get a little jealous and frustrated because I was like, damn, I wish I had 20 out of the last 40 hours to sit down and just play a game and not do anything else. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm very much. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this area yet, but
Right.
I thought, hey, it would be funny
If you could go in there and
I go in there and do that. But that's something that one of the things that I've realized pretty quickly about Dark Souls is you have to know when to just accept the fact that those souls up there, or runes in this one, they're just gone forever. Like
Oh yeah, you ain't getting that back. No way.
yeah, I picked up a couple new items, whatever, but yeah. So let's.
It's on your map now. You can always go back to it later.
It's been on my map for a while. I've just been avoiding doing it.
Sure.
So, yeah, no, Elden Ring is everywhere, and it's funny for me because I was not intending on picking up this game,
Yeah.
but there's a YouTuber that I watch who loves the Souls games, and his comment on it was, even if you've not liked them in the past, this is different enough that you really should give this one a try.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never just had the patience and the time to really kind of get like I own was it Dark Souls 2 or 3 or something like that. I own at least one of the games.
Yeah.
And maybe even a couple of the games actually. And I just never really I wanted to get into it. I think it'd be cool, but it's like really one of those games that you gotta get good at it. You have to keep grinding and just study the enemies. I saw something online where, somebody said something like, what, if you kind of treat it like an original Nintendo game, meaning like it's just going to be balls hard. You have to just kind of keep at it and you just got to get pattern recognition, memorization, if you kind of approach it like that, like this is going to be a hard experience, and the only way to really kind of get past it is just to practice, practice, practice.
It's an original Mega Man game kind of thing.
Sure, sure.
It and that's I 1,000% agree with that statement. If you grind a lot, it becomes easier. There have definitely been times that I've gone up to a boss and come back later,
Hmm.
and he's a complete pushover to what he was.
Hmm.
And that's one of the things that I will agree with this being an open world game is that you can hit a wall and just be like, well, fuck it, I'll go do one of the optional dungeons
Yeah.
and get lost for 10 hours clearing out optional shit.
That's how a lot of open world games are.
And then by the time you go back to where you were, you end up almost one-shotting that guy. Well, two-shotting, but yeah.
Like how just everything in the world is
Everything in
gonna
the
kill you.
world, either like, and it's
Nobody
funny
wants to
because
talk to you. Nobody wants to, cook by the fire with
there
you.
are
Nope.
people who will talk to you and like sell you stuff, but that's the funny thing is either everyone wants to kill you, or they just want you around so you buy things off them.
Yes.
That's it.
No, there's no friendship. There's no,
No,
let's just have a good time and enjoy each other's company. Nope.
no,
Nope.
everything in the Souls games are just, you know what? Fuck everyone that's not me.
Yeah. Pretty brutal place to live.
Yeah. So these guys, as you can see, that's the relatively cool thing about this is that you can just wander up to an encampment, murder guys, and get a bunch of new armor and weapons. And it drop rates are lowish, but
Well, you got to
still,
milk the experience where you can get it.
yeah, absolutely. And it's free souls. So, well, free.
So yes, so souls, you need enough to level up then, or is that currency to buy stuff?
Both.
Okay.
So, and they're called runes in this game. They're not souls.
Hmm.
So, yeah, you have to put a good chunk of time into. I think it's like 4,000 now for me to level up again.
Hmm.
Every time you level up, it gets more expensive to level up again.
Yeah.
Of course, it does. And you can allocate one skill point when you level up. One.
So you got to make that one count.
Yeah, it kind of discourages playing around with your stat points, if that makes sense. That you almost need to know what you want to do going into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a female? Like,
no, I'm a dude.
I'm trying to understand. Like, but you got like a skirt thing on with an Indiana Jones hat.
Oh,
It's a
that's
pretty
just
creative.
the style of the armor.
Yeah.
I can't kill skeletons, and I haven't figured out how to yet. And I'm sure it's a 5-second Google search, but
Or you need a holy sword or something.
I've lit them on fire.
Yeah.
I've tried 3 things and stopped caring. So my theory is just, okay, I guess they're invincible, and moved on.
That, or you don't have. Yeah, you just don't have the ability yet. What's
Yeah,
that ghost? Is that another player?
that's another
Or-
players. You'll occasionally see other players
Okay.
running around. That's how this game. You can also summon players in and have friends come and help you. So, like, that's another player right there. And then this is just someone that I can buy stuff off of.
Yeah, that's kind of how. Well, the other Souls games, you can kind of leave clues and text
I,
for other players. I never really got into that, but
the
it was
funny
a cool
thing is that 9 times out of 10,
Yes, they
that
were
stuff
lies.
does not help. Or
Yeah.
they're just straight up lies. Yeah, they are straight up lies a lot of the time. And so what'll happen is you'll get one of these little waypoints right here, and it'll point you to where you should be going next. So if you get lost, it'll say, okay, head over here, and then that one will point you to the next one, and that will point you to the next one. And then this is a dungeon. And then when you get out, it's like, oh, okay, head over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can follow that to the next dungeon.
Yeah, I really like a good waypoint system in
It's
games.
pretty good in this. And you start the other Souls games, it took a while before you really started warping around. But this one, it's pretty much from the moment you start the game, you can just warp to whatever waypoint you've been to before.
Yeah, I wish more games would have the I didn't play this game for 2 weeks and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do or where to go. Please help me button. You know,
Yeah.
like that would be no game really kind of summarizes what's going on again when you boot it up. Like I would like, hey, you haven't played this game and I see you haven't played this game in 15 days. You want a quick, recap? Yes, that would be fantastic. Thank you, game.
Just trying to. I was in here.
What is this? Is this a base or is this a dungeon?
This is a castle, so it's they call it Legacy Dungeon. So you can't ride your horse in here, and it's the way that everything is set up. It's much more similar to the other Souls games. There are shortcuts and things that you unlock as you wander around, but it's not like the horse that you can just go wherever. Wherever you want, whenever you want.
I always hated how when you play these games, like you turn the corner and then there's just this sword guy waiting for you. What is that? Pots?
Apparently.
Demon pots.
And a mother pot who was not happy with me picking on her children.
Cool, they got... Whoa. Jeez. The character designers were like, let's have a pot enemy. Like, you just smash the hell out of any pot in any game, especially Zelda. Players are just accustomed to breaking pots like an asshole.
Let's have the pot break you.
Let's have the pot break you.
That almost went very bad.
I was going to say, just when you think an attack is done, it keeps going. That's
that happens quite a lot in this game.
Yeah,
the boss that I fought to get in to this dungeon. So there was a boss guarding this dungeon. That's, talk about unforgiving. He would occasionally do it, like, just combos of attacks, and I was just sitting there and I was just like, fuck you a lot of the times.
Yeah, I want the few reviews that I watched. It just seems like sometimes the attacks just go on and on. You think they're going to end, and then you kind of go in there for an attack. But nope. That's when you get greedy. That's when it gets you.
Yeah, that's sort of what you have to come to terms with in the Souls games is you just can't get greedy.
You got to be patient.
Yep. Well, there's a blood stain there, so that does not bode well.
Ooh, what was that thing up there?
It looks like a dead guy, so...
Oh, okay.
I believe that's where you can summon other players into your game. Normally you only see those before bosses. Could be entirely mistaken, though.
Yeah, if this is a boss, I definitely want to see it. Is there fall damage?
After a certain height, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, that's the boss.
That, like, cloud shroud thing?
Yep.
Fog.
And I've definitely learned in the past, just because you see fucking resting point does not always mean that there's not an enemy right
E-
fucking there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you just turn the corner, and as soon as you walk into a door, bam! Just a
Almost
an
5,000 to
attack.
level up is how much it costs.
Hmm.
All right, so
Well, yeah, let's see what this boss is.
Mighty dragon.
okay.
Born
Yeah, dragons are a big thing in this game, I guess.
Thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
How many hands does this dude have? Too many.
All of them.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's way more than.
Yeah. It's like General Grievous, but worse.
And too many elbows. There are elbows on elbow. Ugh. Something
Yeah,
the Souls games do well is just make you
It's,
uncomfortable.
yeah, it's these creepy monster designs. Just nightmare fuel. I'll start throwing your fire bombs. Oh, you're dead. One attack, gone. Oh, he's summoning demon puppies.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay. That was a good call, by the way, because now he's distracted by it.
Yeah, that's. Holy shit, his AoE attack. But he is fucking murdering them.
Yeah. I mean, his health is not really going down. He's got some defense, too. Get out of there. Ranged attacks are going to be your friend, if you have them.
No. Well, my magic's not doing really enough to.
Yeah, see, you got to do like one sword swing, get out of there. Yikes.
Well, see, and there's the combo that it's.
So, yep.
So, sir, why don't you tell him who we are?
Yeah, so we are from MyGamer.com. You can follow me on Twitter at ZachGaz, ZACKGAZ. Go there, put us in your favorites, give us a follow. We're covering the games that really no other website, nobody else is really covering. So check us out. And yeah, this has been Elden Ring. This game just came out. Pretty cool game. And until next time, thank you for watching and game on.